So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. This place, simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Morata. Morata plays a clever pass. Defending of the desperate variety. Well read, he sorted that out. Bednarek. Chelsea were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. And the ball's come out! Rudiger drives it forward. Lemina tries to stroke it through. Ward-Prowse. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Ward-Prowse simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Ward-Prowse with the short one. Cross from Ward-Prowse. He can get that clear. Willian with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes.
Southampton are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Lemina. Chelsea have been defending beautifully lately.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Willian. Forward it goes. It's found its way to him, and he's on his way. Tries a shot, and he's done it. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Ward-Prowse. And here's Ings. Ings spreads it towards the left. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's gone for it! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Lovely bit of skill there. Azpilicueta demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Tries to dink it in. And he's cut it out. And the defence can get it clear. Jorginho. And it's Morata. Willian has created one goal already. He's had that put on a plate. Chelsea are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Jorginho tries to get it forward quickly. We get a throw in. Morata. Jorginho. It's got through and... Oh, that's a fine challenge. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Lamina. Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi plays it forward. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight. How would you review the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Chelsea, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're already into the second period. Has a hit! It's anyone's ball! And it's Ward-Prowse. Southampton come here off the back of that highly entertaining 2-2 draw. Lamina. Good ball, it's found it, and the finish! Yes, it's in! They have come roaring back! I'm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Southampton grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this. Bednarek. Has he found his man? Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Now it's Morata. Now it's Willian. Morata. Conte. Drilled in low. Danger averted for now. And it's Willian. Morata. Morata! Well, the clearance is short. There's the shot! Cleared without complication. Bertrand goes looking. Ings, who scored a second-half opener in his last match, a really good solo effort. And here's Morata. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Lemina does well there, alert. Southampton can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Bertrand. Looks to thread it through. Ward-Prowse. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Jorginho. Out to the right. Willian. Azpilicueta gets it back. Azpilicueta gets it. Oh, real danger here. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Marcos Alonso having a look. Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Southampton do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Ward-Prowse. It's Ings!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Ings! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Ings has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Hudson-Odoi. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's a waste.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
And there's going to be another change here. Lemina hoists it forward. And it's Ings.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Willian shoots! Back of the net! And again they hit the front. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Chelsea take the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Is this to be it? Is this where... And the shot! He should have put that one away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
And it's played forward. Willian. Put is there to heave it away. Hudson-Odoi decides to play it back. Chelsea just have to run down the clock. Plays it out to the wing. He gets past his man. Great run this. He's any time left on the clock. Towering header. That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Rudiger goes looking. Turns and goes back. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Willian is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Southampton making another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because...
Goes for it! And that will be the final act. Chelsea winners by the odd goal. It really could have gone either way, but a win is a win. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
Well, hello, welcome to you. We have a bit of a winter wonderland. Look at the scene in front of us now. Not enough snow, I'm glad to report, to jeopardise the game, though we must keep our fingers crossed that it remains that way. There did have to be a pitch inspection, of course, but the referee was quite content that he would be able to make the requisite decisions, see all of the pitch, all of the lines, as he needs indeed to do. So it is, despite this snow, very much business as usual here. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. Morata is flagged offside. Chelsea were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. And it's Morata. David Silva battles to win it back. No foul, says the referee. Laporte. Silva. He could be in here. He's through. Has a go! It's in!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
So, a breakthrough already. Laporte. De Bruyne tries to get it forward quickly. Chelsea making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls.
And Sterling! He has done it!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you.
And a shot! It's in! And they've got their lead back. There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead. David Silva has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. João Cancelo. João Cancelo clips one through. Kante is there, and he can get that clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Laporte gets it upfield. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Just brushed off the ball there. Emerson conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Conte. Oh, he's not going to get that. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Gundogan. Gundogan. And here's Aguero. Has a pop!
Aguero.
There, alert. João Cancelo. And here's Aguero. He's had a go! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And that's been levered clear. And here's Silva. Real chance! Good, strong hand by the keeper. Oh, that was no routine save.
Bernardo Silva is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Chance to break. Pulisic. Abraham, played out to the right. Chelsea are leading with half-time drawing close. Gets away from his opponent. Goes for goal! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Only partially clear. Conte. De Bruyne gets good distance on it. Pulisic. Emerson. Gets it back. He's come loose. Now it's Aguero. Silva, played into space out wide. Gundogan has a hit! And he heaves it forward. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Pulisic. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Now surely. Gundogan. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Morata. Driving on, he could shoot here. And he just whacks it away. Pulisic. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Emerson plotting from out on the right-hand side. Gets the better of his man. Striding full. He's had a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Chelsea clung on for the 3 points in their last game. Positive results though, build momentum. And it's Bernardo Silva. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Bernardo Silva delivers.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Bernardo Silva. Aguero has a go! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Musonda. Chance! He wasn't very far from making to see. De Bruyne. Silva, and it's played forward, and it's Sterling. Sterling has it in a wide position, so what next? Whipped it. Diving header! And it's hoisted clear. And that's sprayed out wide. Out to the right. João Cancelo. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. David Silva, who does have an assist to his name. De Bruyne. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Gundogan. Bernardo Silva. Cut out in the nick of time.
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Tries to dink it in. Abraham! He's gone for it!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And here's Aguero. Aguero gets it out to the wing. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Shot a goal! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Silva. And that has put a stop to that. Chelsea Need to hold on for a few more moments. Musonda, Pulisic. Away from immediate danger.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And here's Aguero. And the defence can get it clear. And that will be the final act. Chelsea have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. The action has already started. Willian was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Watford are having a tough week. It is a crazy schedule for them.
Yeah, it's a tough spell, and guarding against fatigue for the players is key now. Tiredness can be the blame for more injuries.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Willian ready to try one. Willian! Oh, brilliant, just brilliant!
And this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition now, when a player of his calibre can open up the scoring so fantastically. It could be a very long match for that defence to prevent a recurrence.
Dispatched expertly, nicely done. Chelsea grab an early lead, good start. Capoue. Chelsea were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. And here's Welbeck. Welbeck making use of the space out wide. Zuma. Chelsea making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on, and another goal is on the cards.
Chelsea were relieved to hold on for a win last time round, and go again now. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Now it's Welbeck. Doucouré! Oh, that's a waste.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Bakayoko has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Chelsea get it back again. Chelsea scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. Willian goes for goal! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
So that's two now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Forward it goes. Out for a throw. Capoue. Kiko Femenia. A real chance to break.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Hudson-Odoi. Kiko Femenia. Hughes. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Capoue drives it forward. Zuma. Zuma plays it forward. Hudson-Odoi. Willian. And they've been caught out here. Oh, that's nice. A buccaneering run from the defender. And he just whacks it. And it's Willian. Lovely feet. Willian. Crowd calling for him to shoot. And he's there to cut it out. And it's played forward. Chelsea are in control here on the brink of half-time. Kabasele tries to get it forward quickly. Kiko Femenia. Hughes. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Timely intervention. Hoists it forward. Tunstra. Out to the left it goes. Here it comes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's been taken straight back. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Chelsea in control at half-time, 2-0. And the game has already resumed here. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And here's Tunstra. Kovacic. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Watford, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
I think tactically he didn't make a good job of things for starters, and then compounded matters in trying to correct it. I only hope he's thick-skinned.
Doucouré. And here's Welbeck. And he's away. And it's Doucouré. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Pumps it into... Header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Bakayoko. Kovacic. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Hudson-Odoi. Kovacic. Hudson-Odoi. And here's Kovacic. And here's Willian. Willian looks to dink one in. Willian. He's gone for it! Bakayoko. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And the defence can get it clear. And it's Kovacic. Cleared away. Kiko Femenia. That's the throw. Quick glance at goal. It's Willian! Capu. Tunstra. And here's Welbeck. He's Welbeck! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Now it's Welbeck. Zuma plays it forward. Now it's Willian. Kabasele. Defenders on the back foot. And he's straight offside. Gets it upfield. Bakayoko. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Shoots!
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Capu. Doucouré. Hughes. And it's Tunstra. Willian. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And it's played forward. That's a decent ball. And he's onside. There's the ball in.
Well, decisiveness has deserted them, Peter. They need precision, and it's sadly absent.
Fires from distance. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Chelsea making another change here. Bakayoko. Musonda. The referee's awarded a free kick. Chances coming thick and fast. It's another set piece.
Well, this is how they open the scoring, so they've got to fancy it again.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Musonda. Tries a shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Chelsea take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Oh, terrible pass. And the finish! Oh, that is an awful miss. Forward it goes. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And here's Welbeck. And he has been fouled there. Azpilicueta is there, and he can get that clear. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Zuma drives it forward. Willian. And here's Willian. Now surely. Musonda! Clark knocks it away. And that's it. Chelsea were irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result. A comfortable win. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.